The best way to go viral on TikTok Shop is to go live. Everybody is so busy doing what's not working that they won't take 1 second to think about why. And it doesn't help that you have thousands of random people just saying, post more, lottery tickets, volume, volume. Well, guess what? Doubling down on what's not working is genuinely the dumbest advice ever. Just think about it for 1 second. You're just doing more of the stuff that doesn't work. You're marketing terrible products, making terrible content, and your strategy sucks. You're stuck on a hamster wheel, picking products, posting a few videos, it doesn't go viral, you blame the product, you get more products, or you just end up, getting on this hamster wheel rat race retainer deal structure where you're just marketing products that also suck so that you can get a couple $100 just by posting once a day, every single day for 30 days. All of the results that you actually want are on the other side of the work that you're unwilling to do. So all you have to do is just find a high converting product where somebody's making a lot of money, for example, over $100 an hour profit on a product where you can come in and take over if there's low competition. It's that simple. I made 6 figures in a month talking about a freaking cat litter box. I made $350,000 from this product, and I'm going to show you a different product that you can just come in and take over on. This is the competitor of the litter box that I used to do, but the litter box that I used to do is completely dead because the brand actually really messed up. But this was a competitor that I had, Jason TikTok Shop, and he's doing well with live streams. You can order this product, come in. There's plenty of people doing decently, but they're not putting any hours. This dude's putting in the most hours and he's making a lot of money. Anyways, this is why the best way to go viral is to go live. I was talking about this litter box for months and months and months, just knowing everything about the product, everything about the consumer, everything that makes them tick, everything that I had to say to make them convert. And so I'm just going to show you some hooks that prove this to be the case. I decided, so what was going on with this litter box is there was a dangerous litter box on the market that unalived somebody's cat. Tragic, but this is a safe litter box. And so I saw somebody else's content that was going viral. I replicated their hook. You can look up Kyle's Health on TikTok. I took his same hook and I repackaged it for my product, and this was the video. They're trying to cancel this guy for exposing a $700 million industry. Listen closely to what he has to say because you might not find this anywhere else. And then in this video, I showed this dude's clip, and then I talked about the documentary that Penguins was talking about, where he talked about the dangerous litter box, but talked about how you should still use a safe litter box, the same litter box that I was using. Then I talked about the product, how it was really good, and then I sold it at the end. And that video crushed, did 3 million views, made tens of thousands of dollars. Then guess what I did? I repackaged the video into a different way where I just drilled the hook, the same angle, because I know everything that makes this customer tick. Do not get a self-cleaning litter box unless you know that it is safe. So I'm targeting pain and emotion. People were thinking that automatic litter boxes were dangerous. So I said, don't get an automatic litter box unless you know that it's safe. So what am I going to do? I'm going to talk about this tragic thing that's going on and how it's terrible. And I'm empathizing with the consumer. It's like us versus them. I'm on their side, right? Wise as a serpent, innocent as a dove. And then I go, I'm talking about the same thing. The Penguins video, how he was talking about this thing that sucks, but instead how you should be using this product instead. This is another video that I did right here. Do not buy a litter robot. It is a giant scam. How did I know to do this? Because I spent hours and hours and hours for months and months. I didn't see the sun the entire summer last year. I was inside all day for like 7 months printing cash for a freaking litter box, having never owned a cat in my life. But I knew Litter Robot is the competitor. I didn't know anything. I was literally in my first live streams, I was asking people like, yeah, what's a good litter to use? Like I was just asking them. I was like, I don't know. You guys are the experts. I'm just selling this litter box. But I knew Litter Robot is a competitor, so I just crapped on the Litter Robot and then told them to get my product instead. And this is maybe the last example that I'll show you. I left my cats at home for an entire week and I don't feel bad about it. I'm super controversial. All the comments were people thinking I'm a piece of crap, but guess what? I know what to say to get them to buy the product. So even though they think I'm a piece of crap, they're like, you still sold me, I'm still gonna buy it. This made tens of thousands of dollars. So if you wanna go viral, understand the product, understand the consumer. The way that you're going to do that is by going live for hours where you're already printing over $100 an hour profit. And then when you add the viral videos to that, now you're making tens of thousands of dollars from the viral videos plus tens of thousands of dollars from the live streams. And the best part is when somebody's in your live stream, they can see your profile picture when you're on TikTok. I'm on my laptop and they can see that you're live and go into your live stream. So now you're capturing hundreds of thousands of extra viewers for your live stream who you could just point to a button and say, buy, buy, buy. By the way, super easy to scale. Scale vertically instead of horizontally. You don't need retainers with a bunch of crap products when you can find a high converting product where you can come in and use this method to make a bunch of money, and then scale vertically just by negotiating with the company. Hey company, I'm 80% of your revenue now. I'm thinking about leaving for this other high opportunity. Or if you want, Maybe you could give me double the commission. Does that sound good? Maybe you can give me a retainer where you pay me $2,000 a month to just make sure that I go live every single day and I don't leave, so that you can just pay me for the stuff that I'm already doing. And maybe after you've exhausted negotiations, after a couple months, you could just ask for bonuses. Like, hey, if I sell 10 litter boxes, will you give me an extra $100? You can always renegotiate, get higher commission, more bonuses, more retainer pay. Live flash sales are massive for live streams. All of the results that you want are on the other side of the work that you're unwilling to do. Stop doing what's not working and doing it more and thinking that that's going to fix your problem. Instead, find a high converting product, come in with live streams. Once that's working, you can scale vertically with videos, negotiations, all that type of stuff. You can test one product a week and go super fast. So test products properly. If it's not working, okay, move on. Once you find it, that's how you scale to a potentially 6-figure month. If you've already been making videos and you have like maybe gone viral, like you already know how to go viral, now just apply that to a high converting product and you're good. Hope this helps.